Welcome back to Escape from Stalingrad Z. We're playing with Reeser, our German soldier, and we are playing with Lydia, our Soviet nurse. So there we go. And we're up against zombies, and we have Reeser trying to find his stash. He's stashed his rifle somewhere with some ammunition, some med kits, and some food. He's rescued Lydia, who's now helping him out. She's got a spear and a club in her backpack, and Reeser's equipped in his ready weapon. He's got a knife in his ready weapon, and he's got a Luger in his offhand. All right, let's get to the dice tray. We're rolling up initiative to see who is going to go first. Either the zombies go first or our survivors. All right, one die each. The zombies get -4. And once again, we are going first. We have a 9, zombies 2. They go down to a 1. So we get to decide. And I think we are going to... I think we are... What are we going to do? I think we're going to go first. Alright, yeah, we're going to go first so we can take the die off. So we're going to have Reeser going first. He is looking for his stash. Now, he opened this door last time. So he's got 4... He's going to do a walk action. So he's got 4 actions. So his first action is to move out here. And the second he moves out here, I believe he has line of fire to a zombie. You can't quite see it here, but yeah, center to center. Definitely has line of fire to one of these. He will have line of fire to them both. Okay, I'm just going to keep moving him. So he's moved 1 to here. He's going to move another action to here. It costs another movement point to turn 90 degrees, leaving him 1 action, and because he was walking, he has a response of 2, so he'd have to add 2 if a zombie gets close enough to him, which it won't. But now he has exposed 2 zombies, so let's see what they are. Alright, and the 2 zombies exposed are this one here, just from center to center. It clips the wall, but if you clip the wall, it's fine. This one here is easily seen right down the pipe. So this guy here is a beta zombie. Alright, we've got a beta zombie there, not a big deal. And this one in front of that door is another beta zombie. Alright, so there we go, a couple of the cloak-wearing beta zombies. Alright, so far we've only run into beta zombies. Now we do have 2 armored and 1 Kugelfish zombie. Well, that's it. That was the end of our turn. Now we have 1 more action, but I don't want to move because I want to stay next to this objective location for our next turn because we want to do a search, which takes our entire activation to do in order to take a look and see what's in there. Maybe we'll find our rifle, which would be awesome. If not, we're going to have to keep moving on. All right, up next, we're going to have Lydia going. Alright, I think I misspoke last time. To move while you're running 1 space forward only takes 1 movement point. So she's going to remove her die. She will be running again. Now when you're running, she's facing this door. It takes 2 actions to open the door. 2 movement points to open the door. 1 to move forward. So that's a total of 3. 4 and 5, I believe, to get up into the terrain. Yeah, so 4, 5, and then 6 and 7, 8. So she'll turn this way, facing. And yes, now she has exposed the zombie way down, and she's also next to this, where she could also do a search. Next time, she was running, so yeah, we need to go ahead and put the 4 next to her. Now we can both attack. We can attack with our Luger, actually, but at this range, it's probably pretty silly to try that. Okay, that was both Lydia going and Reeser going. Now, we did expose another zombie, though, so let's take a look. And the zombie that is exposed is, of course, this one. Now, hindering terrain does not block line of sight. Only walls, closed doors, and red-bordered areas do. So this guy is exposed. We got the Kugelfish. He is the exploding guy. Oh, great. The toxic goo guy. He needs to be shot, and we're kind of on the wrong side for that. Okay, that was our turn. Now it is the zombies' turn. And yes, they are all going to be moving. And by all, I mean the ones that have a clear view to get somewhere. This guy is just going to come straight down. That's the shortest path to get to Reeser. This one will go diagonally right here because 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, yeah, way not going to bother. And this guy actually can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it's just coming straight down, going for Lydia. Unfortunately, for Lydia, this is one of those exploding guys. That is really bad. That's all the zombies doing everything they can. If we look at the turn marker now, we have a spawn at S1. So we grab one of the random tokens, put it at S1. It is going to be exposed, and we will get a beta zombie showing up at the exit point S1. And that's going to be, where is that guy? That'll be one of these. All right, let's have another turn. All right, it's another turn time, and let's get rolling for initiative. Wow, I think we got a 3, but they're -4, so they're 1, so we actually get the choice again. Now we can have them go first, or we can go first. I think once again, you know what, once again, let's have us going first. And yes, I forgot to move the turn marker to the next turn. So there we go. So we spawned, and then round was over to the next turn. So there will be no spawning this time. All right, let's have Reeser going first. So this is going to come off. We lost our action from last time. This goes away. And now we are doing a search action. You do not have to be facing the objective to do a search action, but it takes your entire everything, all your moves, everything. So all we can do is search. We have searched this location. We're looking for our stash. We'll get to the dice tray and roll it up. And we are really looking for an 11 or a 12, which means we will find our rifle. No, we get a 10. Okay, so the 10, let's go consult the chart. All right, so if we roll a 10, we find an ammunition. So Reeser already has 2 ammunition, so he'll be finding another one. I think you can only have a maximum of 3 of each item. I'm not sure. I must double check that, but I think so. He's basically got maximum ammunition. So you know what? He should probably be popping off that Luger as much as possible. Next time, of course, he can't do anything else now. That's the end of his turn. And I don't even believe... can he do in... I think after you do a search action... I'll have to just double check that again. I don't think anyone's going to get close to him anyway. So over we go then to Lydia. Alright, well Lydia's going to do the same thing. She's sitting right here. She's adjacent to a search location. So she's going to search. Maybe she'll find Reeser's stash there. Reeser found some ammo. Let's go to the dice tray and roll up her search. Alright, let's see. Maybe she can get an 11 or 12. She gets a 5, which I do believe, if we consult the chart, let's see what she finds. Oh dear, looking at the chart, any roll of 2 to 7 is nothing. She finds the big nothing. Alright, well that just looked like a stash location, but it wasn't. Alright, it is now time for the zombies to go. Alright, it is time for these zombies to shamble their way towards our heroes. This blowing up bloated guy will come straight down because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 to get adjacent to Lydia. This guy will also come straight down. Oh, and I should be, yes indeed, I should be moving them in the order you're supposed to move them. I think in the revised edition they changed it and just said you move the ones closest. I'm going by the old rules because I have the old game. You start at the bottom, you go left to right all the way up. So the first guy to move left to right is this one. He'll move here. The next guy to move left to right, going from bottom up, would be this guy. Then this guy would move, he's coming straight down. And then this guy would move last to here. That's the end of the entire round or turn. So boom, we move the turn marker, the round marker. And that's it. So we're gonna wrap up our episode here for today. So yeah, things are getting a little bit tense. We did not find the stash. There are 2 more locations with stashes in them. But as you can see now, we have 4 zombies on the board. Now at least Lydia has a spear, so she could spear this guy. If he blows up, he'll leave a whole bunch of mess, a toxic mess in the way. But at least it won't affect her if she spears him. Well, you can move, attack, and move again. So this guy's a problem. No armored guys out yet. We got 3 ammo with Reeser. He's going to start shooting off that the pistol, I think. Although it's in his offhand. But I think he can do an action to swap weapons as well. So he could swap the Luger to his hand. Let's see here. I will figure that out in the next episode. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. Escape from Stalingrad Z. We are trying to find our stash, which is our rifle, some food, some med kits, a bunch more ammo, which we don't need now. We got tons of ammo. And that's it. So thanks so much. I hope you join me tomorrow for the continuation.